Hello, and welcome back to Rick's Kits. I've got an update for you on the E-Boat, or the Schnell boat. And we got, as you can see, we've got some funnels, etc., and the cabin stuff on, and we've also started with the torpedoes tubes on the front end. You have to be careful. I've already knocked a pillar off the back end, but it's starting to take shape on the front end. I've been doing some research on boats, and in particular the variant that's shown on the front of, move this out, right out of the way. Okay. The variants that were actually shown on the front of the Airfix box. If I can bring that into camera, destroying anything. So we have a better view, but I don't have all those automatic. Oh, where'd that go? That out. So, beginning, S10 was a U-boat. A U-boat? S10, the Schnell boat, along with 11, 12, and 13. And they had these decals, etc., going up here. That should be a Nazi cross, but it's not. Green cross. Now, I've got itch. What you see here is incorrect. Put it mildly. In this configuration with S10, the Eagle, the depth charge is on the back. Correct. And with the mast. Correct. If you want to build it as S10, 11, 12, or 13, those boats are 1935 to 1938. They don't have depth charges on the back. Okay. Eliminate them. That ship there is 1935 to 1938, or late 39, before the outbreak of the war. If you want to do this boat from 1939 to 1942, around about May, I think, get rid of the numbers, get rid of the Eagle, get rid of the mast, get rid of the depth charges, and you will have an early war Schnell boat, S10 to S13. S10 and S12 spent a lot of time together, mid-war to late war, as they become part of the Schnell boat submarine hunting flotilla, and they didn't have the numbers, They didn't have the Eagle, but they had the depth charges. They never had the mast. Those have to be removed, and these need to be added. From 1942 late, they got rid of the submarine hunting E-Boat. But they continued with the depth charges on the back. Basically, these two ships, as depicted here, this is S10 and this is S12. Without the numbers, without the mast, but with the depth charges. They provided convoy protection, and were doing passenger movements around Norway right up until the end of the war in that configuration, but not depicted on the decals, but is depicted, I say is depicted on the actual boat. This Eagle crest was no longer there. In place was a panther snarling, teeth showing, with two crossed swords behind, and that signified the 51st. Let me confirm. It was, yes, it was the 51st and the 55th outpost flotilla. They were a coastal security unit on the Norwegian west coast, and they were stationed in Bergen right up until the end of the war. The designation of these two boats changed. S10, when it joined the 55th Outpost Flotilla, this new designation became V5507, but no record of what 12 became. When they went back to the 51st Flotilla, which a little bit later, at 1943 I think, the 5507 and whatever designation that one was then returned to their original S10, S11, S12, S13, S14 designation when they were first manufactured. I'm going for a mid to late war on this boat, so there will not be decal on the front. There will not be a decal on the side. There will be no mast. There will be depth charges on the back, and that's going to be my model's going to look. And it turns out, box on the back, turns out that all the S-boats from 1939 onwards never had the mast at all. Not one single boat. Obviously a mast is a lot of weight. Took it off, and they had a small radio antenna on the back of the cabins. I have had a look at a few pictures, but that's the way it is. So I'm going to be doing a mid-late war boat, and it won't have a mast. And I think this one in particular that I'm doing doesn't have the front-mounted machine gun. Goes here. Can't see it in the photos. I will put photos and things up on the when I do the final reveal, and that's a little way off. So anyway, sorry this took so long. Appreciate all my subscribers, old and new. See you in the next one. Bye for now.